Booster shot for Johnson & Johnson's COVID-19 vaccine is now under review at the FDA. Here to answer your questions is Dr. Helen Boucher, the interim dean of Tufts Medical School and an infectious disease specialist at Tufts Medical Center. Good to see you, Dr. Boucher.
Great to see you, Ben.
All right, J&J now says one shot of its vaccine may not be enough to protect Americans through the winter. What can you tell us about this booster dose? Does it increase protection, and by how much?
Well, once again, we have data from a press release from the company today suggesting that a booster dose of the Johnson & Johnson given 8 weeks after the initial dose is 94% effective at preventing any symptoms of COVID and 100% effective at preventing severe illness from COVID. So that's good. They also looked at a booster 6 months later and showed very high antibody levels of protection. So that sounds good, but I want to remind everybody that we also have data showing at least 8 months of protection following just one dose. So, and that does include against the Delta variant. So as of today, we do not know if anybody needs a booster, and if so, who might need a booster. So stay tuned. The FDA is meeting later this month to discuss it further.
All right, let's talk about blood clots, because of course that's the reason why there was a pause put on the Johnson & Johnson vaccine. It's also probably the reason why not that many people in the end ended up getting that vaccine. So the CDC already officially cautions women who are under the age of 50 to be aware of the rare, it's very rare, risk of blood clots after getting a J&J shot. So let's say you have a patient who's female under 50. Would you tell them it's worth the risk to get a second Johnson & Johnson shot?
Well, we really don't know yet because we haven't seen any data from the booster studies to look at things like safety. I think that's going to be very important data to examine, and the FDA Advisory Committee and then the CDC Advisory Committee will be discussing the details of any recommendations that they would make. But as of today, we know that a single dose, as you mentioned, is safe and effective.
Okay, the CDC doesn't recommend one vaccine over another. We know that. All three, they say, are safe and effective, especially preventing severe symptoms and death. But for someone who's not vaccinated yet, who has questions about everything, what would be your advice and choice as to what they should do or which one they should get?
I still recommend that you should get the vaccine that's available to you. As of today, we have 3 very safe and effective vaccines that have been used on millions and millions of people. We know they're life-saving. And so the best advice as of today is to get the vaccine that's available to you.
All right, so today our case numbers, new cases in Massachusetts were down 14%. Yesterday, down 20%. That's kind of been the trend over the last 2 weeks now, down somewhere between 10 and 20%. Some folks may look at those declining case numbers and think, is this Delta surge over? Has the variant run its course? Is there a need for boosters as case numbers continue to fall? What do you say, Dr. Boucher?
Well, these data are encouraging, right? So it's wonderful to see decreasing cases, hospitalizations, and deaths all across our country. But this virus is not finished with us yet. And it's very important that those who are not vaccinated get that vaccine, and that those in whom the booster is recommended, right now it's just the Pfizer and just in certain individuals, that they go ahead and get that vaccine to get full protection. We don't want to allow any other variants to emerge, and we want this to end.
All right, Dr. Helen Boucher, thank you so much for your time. We appreciate your insight as always. Thank you so much, of course, infectious disease specialist at Tufts Medical Center. We appreciate your time.
Thanks, Dr. Boucher.